On some of the previous cow-calf corners, we've talked to you about different growing programs for replacement heifers. One of the kinds of programs is meant to make those heifers grow at say a rate of 2.5 pounds per head per day from the time they're weaned until they go into that first breeding season. One of the popular methods here in Oklahoma to achieve that kind of growth is to utilize wheat pasture for those replacement heifers. Now, some producers have been concerned about using wheat pasture for replacement heifers up close to the breeding season because they've heard or read, perhaps even in the coffee shop, about the high protein content of that wheat pasture and having an adverse effect on reproduction. So what to do? We at Oklahoma State University went ahead and conducted trials back in 2008, 2009 with replacement heifers grown starting about the first part of December on wheat pasture, and then half of the heifers were left on wheat pasture clear through the breeding season in April. The other half of the heifers we removed from the wheat pasture in mid-March and put them on a really good dry lot growing ration, a growing ration that would match the kind of rate of gain that these heifers were achieving out here on wheat pasture. So as we went ahead and continued the study, we synchronized all the heifers and bred them AI. And then after that, about 10 days after that, put the heifers in with cleanup bulls for the rest of the breeding season. The results were very, very interesting to me. And that is that the replacement heifers that were grown out here on wheat pasture had numerically a little better conception rate due to AI than did the heifers that spent some time in the dry lot. The difference was small. It was about 53% conception rate for those heifers on wheat to 43% being bred by the heifers that were in the dry lot situation. Throughout the entire breeding season, after the cleanup bulls had serviced the remaining open heifers, the breeding rates again were very similar, slightly in favor of the heifers that had been on wheat. About 95% were bred after the conclusion of the entire breeding season for the wheat pasture heifers, 88% bred for those that had been spent some time on the dry lot. I think the bottom line from this study is that we can grow these yearling replacement heifers on wheat pasture into and through the breeding season without any adverse effects on conception rates. It has been shown here at Oklahoma State University with replacement heifers and even with adult cows at Kansas State University in a 5-year trial they conducted up there. We can use wheat pasture, even though it's very high in protein, during and near the time of the breeding season and have successful breeding rates. We hope this helps you as you think about this upcoming winter season with those replacement heifers, and will get a good outcome in terms of the breeding percentage that you achieve this spring. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.